Reese's Senior Bowl right around the corner. We'll talk about football in a minute. More importantly, the candy. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. You going the full size or the minis?
I'm going the minis. Got to watch my weight.
Welcome to the 2-Minute Drill presented by Novo Nordisk, driving innovation in diabetes care for nearly 100 years. EA, the Jets slated to head to Mobile, Alabama to coach in the Reese's Senior Bowl for the first time since 1979.
On the Senior Bowl's homepage, it says the draft starts in Mobile. For the Jets, this is a great opportunity as Robert Saleh's staff will lead the national squad not only during the game on Saturday, but for 3 practices throughout the week. The Jets, of course, have the 2 top 10 overall picks, 4 in the top 38, while conversely, the Lions, who are coaching up the American squad, they own the number 2 overall selection. History lesson here. The last time the Jets participated as a coaching staff was 1979, and they found half of the New York Stock Exchange in Marty Lyons and Mark Gastineau.
And those guys, 2 pretty good players, I'd say, both in the Jets' Ring of Honor, but also the Jets did not coach in last year's Senior Bowl, but they did draft a player in the 4th round. Running back Michael Carter paid off pretty early dividends here for the Jets. But what's the benefit for the green and white and the Lions compared to the other 30 teams in the NFL?
Well, it's a huge advantage. The Jets coaching staff's going to see how the players respond to on-the-field coaching and then in position meetings as well. Plus, they'll have an opportunity to get a unique perspective as they go through their nightly staff evaluations. Also, an interesting wrinkle is Robert Saleh and Dan Campbell will serve more in advisory capacities while selecting certain assistants into other leadership roles. Who's going to be the Jets head coach down in Alabama?
EA, and when you take a look at who's on the national squad versus the American squad, regardless if you're unfamiliar with the names, a lot of these guys are going to end up playing on Sundays.
Last year, the Senior Bowl had a record-breaking 106 players in the 2021 draft, which represented 41% of the draft class. Over the past 3 drafts, going back to 2019, 88.4% of the players wound up making an active NFL roster at some point during the rookie season. What does that all mean? There are going to be New York Jets down in Mobile, and some notable names on that national roster will include Penn State wide receiver Jahan Dotson, Colorado State tight end Trey McBride, Coastal Carolina tight end Isaiah Likely, Kenny Pickett, the quarterback. He could be a top 5 pick come draft weekend. Desmond Ridder from Cincinnati. He also could get some first-round consideration. Boston College offensive lineman Zion Johnson, Florida State edge Jermaine Johnson, Cincinnati cornerback Kobe Bryant. He might have been the best defensive back all college football last season. So a lot of talent down there, future pros and future Jets.
And this is also the time in the calendar year, in terms of the draft year, where a lot of these players that you just mentioned will use the Senior Bowl as a launching pad for their stock come April. And we'll see what happens in Mobile, Alabama.